Joel here and welcome to my channel Math World. Today we are going to solve a very interesting problem, and that is finding the zeros of a polynomial. In this case, we are not talking about a quadratic polynomial, but we are talking about a polynomial which has a degree of 4 and 5 and so on. And this gets a little bit complicated, but they're easy problems. I know both these words contradict, saying that it's complicated and easy, but most of the times students tend to leave these questions because there are too many things to remember and they make silly mistakes in solving it. Part of this problem you have already learned in the 9th standard, but if you have forgotten and if you have not learned in the 9th standard, then this is the best time to get it in your head, because these questions will carry 3 or 4 marks for you in your SSC examination. So I would request you to give your full attention in the next section and focus in exactly what I'm telling you. So without wasting time, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, you have to write the entire polynomial in the decreasing order of their degrees. So first number is 4, x raised to 4, then x raised to 3, x raised to 2, x raised to 1, and a term without the x. So I know in the question it was not given in this form. If it is given directly to you in this way, good enough. If it is not given, please make sure that you write it in the proper form like this. Okay, next thing to remember is this sign coefficient variable. I think this is the continuous videos when I'm again and again telling you, remember the sign coefficient variable. Whenever you're multiplying two terms together, remember the sign coefficient variable. Okay, now this is what we have calculated in the previous section, where I told you plus root 3 minus root 3. After solving, I get x square minus 3. Now I'm going to divide one entire polynomial by another. Okay, so here to start with, I will hide my one term, that is minus 3. Okay, so now what I have over here, I have x square. Okay, now first let us write, I need to put something of my own over here so that I get the same answer. Now if you have forgotten your normal division, what we used to do, if I have say 7 divided by 2, right? So I will put some number, right? 2 3 is a 6. So I'll write a number which is close to this. If I would divide it by 7, then I can straight away write 7 ones are 7, right? And then what we do, we'll write a minus sign and this would become 0. So similarly, I will write something of my own over here so that I get exactly same term. So I need, how many x are there over here? 4, right? How many are over here? 2. How many should I add more so that I get x raised to 4? I will have to add 2. Rather you multiply over there, but so here it is x square into x square. When I multiply, I will get x raised to 4. Is it the same term? Yes. Once I get the same term, I will unhide this number and I will multiply this number with whatever I have written. So this would become 3 into 1. So 3x square minus 3x square is what I will get as the answer. Now where will I put this minus 3x square? I will put it in the place where it is supposed to be. So x square terms, right? So x square, this is for x raised to 4, this is for x raised to 3, this is an x square term place, so I'll write minus 3x square over here, minus 3x square. Leave the space as it is. And most of the time students make a mistake writing an x square term over here or anywhere else. Write it where they are supposed to be. To remember, you can, whenever you go for a drama or a picture or a movie, there's always a VIP seat kept. These are like the VIPs, so whoever VIP comes will go and sit wherever the place is, not anywhere else. Okay, I know it's a stupid example, but you can remember it in this form. Okay, coming back, so what I've done is first hide this x square I have. I'll put something of my own so that I get x raised to 4. How did I get thought of this? Looking at this part. So I want to replicate whatever is over here in this place. Okay, once I've written this, I'll unhide this number. Minus 3 into x square will become minus 3x square. So I will write minus 3x square in the place that I'm supposed to write it for. So instead of x square term, I'll write it over here. Okay, now I want to divide this. So subtract, change the sign. Whatever positive sign is there, write a negative sign. If there's a negative sign, write a positive sign. So changing this, I'll give 4 chocolates, take 4 chocolates, this is gone. Okay, next term comes as minus and plus minus. 33 minus 3 will give me 30x square, and sign of the greater number minus 30. Okay, this is what I have got after calculation. Next step is to write whatever is remaining on top, bring all those terms down. So this would become minus 13x cube plus 39x plus 90. Okay, coming back to the same part, what I will do is, now I will go to the next step. So here I will hide this term again. Okay, so what I have, I can see x square. Now what I want to do is write something of my own so that I get my answer to be minus 13x cube. We'll take it slow and steady. I told you, right? Sign coefficient variable. I already have x square term. I need x cube, right? So how many x do I have to put over here? I'll have to put 1x. So x square into x will give me x cube. Here there is 1. I need 13 over here. So 1 into 13 will only give me 13 over here. So 13x cube is done. Now I need a negative sign. I can't change the sign over here. So all I have to do is put a negative sign. So positive into negative gives me negative. Did I manage to replicate whatever was here? Yes, I did. Now once I have done that, I'll unhide this and I will multiply minus 3 with this new term that I have written. Okay, I've purposely written it with a different color so that you know that this part is the second part. Okay, so this would become minus and minus plus 3 into 13 and x. So I will write it over here. So this would become 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, and 3 into x. This will become x over here, and minus and minus will become plus. Now I didn't have any intentions of making the same. It just coincidentally it happened this way. All I'm concerned is with this first term to replicate and get this term correct. The next terms, if whatever you multiply, and if they are giving you the same answer, fine. If they're not giving you same answer, then also it is okay. But make sure that you replicate this part first, rest will follow. Okay, so once I've done that, I will draw a line over here to divide this. Change the sign. Negative becomes positive, positive becomes negative. I'm changing the signs only for those terms which I have written, not the ones over here, these ones. Okay, so this would become minus 13x cube plus 13x cube. This is cancelled. Then I will solve over here. This would become plus 39 and minus 39. So this also becomes 0. Now I will write whatever is left. So this is minus 30x square and plus 90. I've put all these terms down. Okay, we'll go to the next step. All I have to do now is again hide these terms. Okay, now I have x square. I need to write something of my own so that I get minus 30x square. We'll take it slowly. X square is over here. I need x square. That means I can't put any other value over here so that this will remain x square, because if I put x, then it will become x cube. So I'll not write anything over here. So next is, this is 1. I need 30 over here, which means I have to multiply 1 into 30 will give me 30 and this x square. Okay, but I need a negative sign. I can't put a negative sign over here, so I'll have to put negative sign in this place. So this would become minus 30x square. Okay, once I able to replicate this, unhide this number, multiply this number with the new numbers that I have written. So this would become minus and minus plus 3 3s are 9 and 0 90. So where will I write? I will have to write it over here, a term without a variable, right? So I will write it wherever the place is. So this will become plus 90. Now what I have to do is change the sign. So this will become a negative will become positive, positive will become negative. So I'm able to cancel this and I'm able to cancel this, and what I will get is 0. Now, what was the question? The question was to find the other zeros. Did I manage to get even 1 0 after solving this problem almost for 7 minutes? No, but we are halfway through and we are about to get the zeros. So next step is like that. Okay, so since the degree is 4, my 4 zeros are these. So these are the ones which we have calculated. Okay, I'm sure this video will be a little longer one. You can try these two problems for practice. If plus or minus root 7 are two zeros of a polynomial x raised to 4 plus 7x raised to 3 plus 3x square minus 49x minus 70, find the other zeros. And here root 2 and minus root 2 are two zeros, and the polynomial is 7x raised to 3 plus 10x raised to 2 plus x raised to 4 minus 24 minus 14x. Try this and I'm sure you'll be good at it. And if you have understood these problems, please go and hit the like button, share the video with your friends so that they also learn how to find zeros of a polynomial. Thank you and bye-bye.